Yo, peoples! Qushu92 here. Welcome to the first State of Play for PlayStation. Go ahead and let me know, because we got at least a good 2 minutes before things get started. Let me know how everything sounds. I will adjust the video accordingly. Yo, Juke! It's good to see you. Good to see you as well, Kitty. Let me know how the volume is. I am just taking this opportunity because this is live. I'm not fast forwarding anything. Get it? Get it? I was watching episode 483 reactions for One Piece. Nice, nice. I've been progressing a lot in Borderlands because I stepped off of Code Vein because I've already leveled up, I feel like, enough. So I'm not exactly, it's golden. Good. If I need to adjust it, I'll adjust it through the YouTube video. I'm not going to do it through OBS. I'm going to leave everything the way it is. This is the first State of Play for PlayStation. And as you can tell, I got my PlayStation shirt on. I really only wear this shirt when we have State of Plays. So, and of course, obviously I wash them. But, you know, I got to clarify. But this is going to be our first foray into seeing what PlayStation has to offer for us this year. This is going to be over an hour worth of stuff. 483 is the Ace episode. I see. But yeah, we got over an hour's worth of footage of brand new stuff. So go ahead and get your canisters of copium out right now, because people are hoping for something Bloodborne related. People are hoping for something Kingdom Hearts related. I'm hoping for something Hulk related, even though that may not happen. You're getting a PS5 next week. Awesome! There are so many things good. There are so many good things out on PlayStation right now that I know you will enjoy. Happy to have you on the PlayStation 5 team. But yeah, we're now down to literally 30 seconds. I am not going to be able to find Lilith and kill Callus in less than 30 seconds. So I'll just, I'll wait until a little bit later. Time to hydrate and stretch. I just got here, bro! What you mean, Nightbot? I just got here. I just sat down. I was literally dancing. What you mean, get up and stretch? I was doing that before the stream started. What you even mean? But I'm shutting up. We're starting. I'm getting a little bit loud. Please forgive me. You know, I'm the Xbox guy, but I feel like I'm selling out. You get whatever console makes you happy when you play games. Doesn't matter which.
I sense suffering here, Spirit. Do you need help?
Is this... What is that? What is her name? Kiana? Bridge of Spirits?
Spirit.
Yeah! This is a sequel to that game. Is this a sequel to that game? People told me that the first game was good.
Cosmora, I'm glad you're here. That temple has been sealed as long as I can remember. Dangerous.
Yeah, people told me that the first game was really good.
Along with the secrets.
And it's getting a sequel?
Spirit guides here once used alchemy to cleanse corruption. Maybe you can do the same.
Okay, things look way grander. And mind you, I haven't really seen too much gameplay of the first game. Maybe a snippet here and there from like showcases, but I've never seen a playthrough of it. I've never sat down and watched gameplay of it purposefully. But man, to think that this game is getting a sequel.
To the present, which must always pass.
Okay, y'all got perfect dodges. Okay, you got my attention. Oh, that was a counter. Y'all got counters. Okay.
Longing for the past you cannot change. Love will bind you, yearning for a future you will not see.
Ooh.
Unbound, may you depart in peace.
Yeah, Kenna. Scars of Cosmora. Okay. All right, that's a good starter.
Josh, and this is my brother Mike. We hope you enjoyed that first look at our next game, Kena, Scars of Cosmora.
Kana.
Amazing response to Kena Bridge of Spirits in 2021. The team was excited to take on the challenge.
2021?
Even bigger and better this time around.
Has it been that
Our
long?
partnership with PlayStation Studios has empowered us to expand our scope while still staying true to what made the first game special. Since her adventure in Bridge of Spirits, Kena has grown into an older, more experienced spirit guide. Her reputation now precedes her. She comes to a new land called Cosmora, home to multiple distinct communities. On this adventure, Kena discovers the spirit guide's role in helping living people, not only those
Out here judging games and perfect counters. You bet I am.
with PlayStation
I can tell if
Studios,
your
we're building
if
a
your
community
perfect
that
dodging and
focuses
perfect
on
counters suck.
deeper, more dynamic combat, epic boss battles, a larger, richer world, and of course, our charming spirit companions. Kena, Scars of Cosmora releases on PlayStation 5 and PC. Thanks so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of the show.
That's actually a good starter. That's a good starter. Also, can I say this? And I should have started like maybe a couple minutes early. Can we avoid any more live service games? Can we stop with that? Can we stop pushing out games linked to bigger franchises and then making them live service? Can we stop?
Long ago,
Sucker Punch?
in the wilds of Eso, demons terrorized the land and subjugated its people. They were known as the Spider.
Wait.
the
Is this related? Is this related to Ghosts of Yote?
the Kitsune.
I think this is related to Ghosts of Yote. Is this the Legends mode? Is this the Legends mode?
Many fought back.
It's the Legends mode. It's the Legends mode for Ghosts of Yote. I still need to play that game, by the way. Yeah, here's the thing, Kitty. When Ghost of Tsushima came out, the Legends mode was seen as one of the greatest add-ons for a game during its time. People literally think highly of the Legends mode. March 10th for the Legends mode.
Who do you think will come out on top, Sam?
What are you doing?
For me.
Why are you showing Death Stranding 2 again? Oh, you're just saying it's coming to PC. Oh. So, why not show this during a PC showcase? Because us PlayStation users don't get any of these perks. Why are you telling us what PC gets to get on a PlayStation showcase? We don't get this! Let's show all the PlayStation players who own Death Stranding what they can't get. Ultra-wide monitor support? Nice. Unlimited frames per second? Nice. How you gonna show us stuff for PC on a PlayStation showcase? What you mean? Sorry, I'm venting. I'm venting just a little bit, but I'm like... All right, J.J. Abrams
Bad Robot Games.
did say he wanted to work with
As a
Bad
game
Robot to
designer,
make games.
The core goal of mine has always been to make game experiences that offer interesting surprises and unpredictable moments that never get old.
I thought it was coming back too.
An emergent, challenging, 4-player combat sandbox where you and your friends succeed through cooperation and improvisation and where no two runs are ever the same.
Oh, we saw this. We saw this, I think, during the Game Awards, where it's like, hey, it's a roguelite where you have different extraction runs and everything. I was really partial to this when it was first shown, and looking at it again, I'm still kind of partial to it. I'm not big on extraction shooters, despite how successful Arc Raiders has become. I'm just not a fan.
Or even rescue survivors that can offer cool upgrades for your gear.
Really showing that drop frame rate there, just saying. Some of them are smooth, others I'm seeing the frame rate drops.
Items to choose from, and a lot of strange creatures and mysterious things to encounter. For example, this weird alien plant is called a blink root, where you can collect a blink berry, which will teleport anyone who touches it to a random, distant location. All the various enemies, weapons, items, and mission objectives are all designed to interact with each other in dynamic ways that create emergent gameplay and endless, replayable chaos. That means your decisions really matter, and creativity and improvisation are key. We really want players to try things and think outside the box, like hacking an alien terminal to provide intel to the rest of the team, or being bombarded by killbot drop pods, or barely escaping with your life. And if you do die, don't worry. So long as one of you makes it back to home base, you'll be reprinted and ready to try again. The home base is a place for your team to readjust their strategy, evolve your loadout, and choose rewards from an increasing array of powerful gear and upgrades. Each act of the probability map culminates in one of multiple boss battles. This is the Scanner Boss, a huge geologic surveyor that scans for flux deposits to harvest. Its scan fields are very lethal, creating a dynamic obstacle course of lasers to avoid while attempting to destroy the boss itself.
Can you not jump? Because it seemed like the option to jump over that is not an option.
All, of course, while avoiding the slow-moving, lethal laser grids. Our goal here is to create something new, where every run has you yelling and laughing and saying, "I can't believe that just happened." We're currently in pre-beta, so there's still plenty of polish to come, and we need players like you to join us in upcoming playtests. Your feedback will be invaluable.
Can I be real?
Make this game
I feel like after High Guard came out,
for you to play it,
and the dev says like we really wanted to create something new, and it turned out to be little else except something we've already seen before, I can't really trust devs who's come out and say like we wanted to create something new. Also, about High Guard, half their staff is gone. Yeah, only a small core team is working on High Guard right now. Everybody else has been laid off from that entire studio. Yeah. So you have to forgive me if I don't really put a lot of faith in devs saying like we want to create something new. There's really not that much that hasn't been made already in games. You can say we wanted to refine something, that's something, but saying you want to create something new, given the vast array of things that we've already played over our years of living, it's difficult.
What were you like as a kid?
When I was young, I was in an orphanage. I was a lot like you. I had a few bumps along the way. But I had someone looking out for me. And now it's your turn.
Pragmata. I heard the demo's good for this. Like, people really enjoyed the demo.
Removal time exceeding estimates. Deploying reinforcements.
Yeah, I draw the line at enemies that are on all fours and they start crawling at you and their face opens up and it becomes a laser. I draw the line.
That's 6 now.
Resident Evil Requiem.
Raccoon City, all dead from the same thing.
Doesn't that come out this month?
That's not good. Victor purchased a building after Umbrella went under.
Yo, Leon done got older.
Chronic care center.
He old.
You okay? What does Victor want with you?
What do you mean?
He grabbed you for a reason. Did you find anything on Opus?
Not yet. Nothing on the servers of the CIA or the Pentagon.
You are an ignorant fool.
Leon, we're running out of time.
Whoa! What happened to Leon?
Why me?
The team has settled on a person of interest. A former T-virus researcher.
Because my master made you who you are.
Raccoon City was where it all began.
Yo, there's just zombies in the streets and civilians.
I'm coming with you.
We can talk. What do you want to know?
I don't want any more regrets. Whatever it takes, count me in.
Resident Evil 9.
It's been a while since you've been back there.
Wait, is that Sherry? Sherry Birkin?
Yeah.
It does come out this month. Bro, he's going back to the police station.
And I'm Sid Schumann. We're back with a new batch of games on their way to PS5.
But before we begin, we wanted to highlight the upcoming release dates for both Pragmata and Resident Evil Requiem from Capcom. Both are coming soon to PS5 with support for PS5 Pro.
Now, let's return to the dark world of Nosgoth with an announcement for fans of Legacy of Kain. 2003's
Nosgoth?
Legacy of Kain
Don't even
Defiance
know.
is being remastered by Crystal Dynamics and will be available to pre-order today. The final chapter in the Soul Reaver saga brings players into the conflict between the vampire Kain and his betrayed lieutenant, Raziel. This remaster boasts updated HD graphics.
Whoa, that is
camera,
definitely a change compared to the original.
bonus features like character skins,
Now, what do you have to tell me?
lost levels, deep lore, photo mode, and more. The digital deluxe version of the game includes promotional comics and a playable demo of Dark Prophecy, the unreleased sequel to Defiance.
Given the choice, whether to rule a corrupt and failing empire, or to challenge the fates for another throw against...
You want to know something?
What was a king to do?
Legacy of Kain
My
Defiance
first
Remastered launches
My
next
first
month
taste of
and
Legacy of Kain was actually from a sword you could get unlocked in Tomb Raider Legends or Tomb Raider Anniversary.
This is the latest installment in HappyNet's Brigandine series, which dates back to 1998 on the original PlayStation. This fantasy war strategy RPG tells the story of 6 heroes who rise against an empire invading with overwhelming power.
僕はキマイラ。マスターにより作られし戦闘兵器。
Enjoy deep strategic gameplay with over 100 unit classes, including knights and new types of monsters. And countless hours
I
of
would just
gameplay
pick the most
with
powerful
6
thing
main
and then just
storylines
fill up my
and
entire
side
army
quests
with them.
across 20 missions.
大陸の守護者たる私たちの兵をこうもたやすく
Brigandine Abyss launches this year, and you can wishlist it starting today.
Can we get something Marvel related or superhero related?
Now let's head over to Koei Tecmo Games in Yokohama for an update on the Dead or Alive series.
Oh, Koei Tecmo. Dead or Alive.
プロデューサーの林です。本日はデッドアライブシリーズが新たなアップデートとともに復活することを発表させていただきます。
I don't think I've ever played Dead or Alive.
無限転身の名にかけて
Dead or Alive 6 Last Round.
本作デッドアライブ6ラストラウンドはオリジナルのデッドアライブ6をベースにダウンロードコンテンツとして追加配信したキャラクターをセットにし、プレイステーション5用の最適化、 新規コスチュームの追加、新たなフォトモードの追加を行ったタイトルです。
That's gonna be a problem. There's so many reasons why the photo mode is gonna be an issue.
配信など継続的なアップデートを
Dead or Alive is meh. Yo, Ramil, it's good to see you.
基本無料版も展開予定ですので、シリーズを遊んだことない方もぜひご体験ください。
あなたに私は倒せない。
Dead or Alive 6 last round. Coming to PlayStation 5 June 25th. Free-to-play version available at launch.
デッドアライブは
Free-to-play
1996
version.
年から展開している対戦アクションゲームシリーズです。数多くの作品を
Wow, this means that I'm older than the Dead or Alive series.
そのタイミングでこういった発表できることを大変嬉しく思います。では最後にこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Just a reminder, this whole thing is over an hour. What a shot to end on. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying what a shot to end on. Yo, Control! Let's see! Control Resident! I so want to play this game when it comes out. Control Resident! Please show gameplay. Please show gameplay. If they show me a skill tree,
research thinks we might have a Resident on our hands. No one should have survived that.
Then I'll hurry.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mikael Qushu,
gameplay!
director of Control Resonant, the game-changing sequel to Control. What you are seeing here is an early mission captured from our in-development build. We play as Dylan Faden, our supernaturally gifted hero, in a version of Manhattan like you haven't seen before.
Ooh! Ooh!
We recently acquired Shift, an ability that empowers Dylan to seamlessly move through gravity anomalies and adapt to the world around him.
Bro!
Here we are showcasing a set of different forms of Dylan's main weapon.
Dude, if this ain't Doctor Strange! I told you they'd be great at doing a Doctor Strange game! Perfect dodge, I saw that. Execution! Ah! Executions!
Aggressively balancing between melee attacks and abilities.
I see status effects, damage numbers.
Any updates for me?
Kind of. You'll know it when you hear it. Just try to stay alive out there, okay?
Is that a powered up mode? You see his hands glowing? Mid-air! Mid-air! Oh! Ooh! Okay, Dylan. He is way more lethal than Jesse ever was. It got lasers! I gotta do all this fighting while avoiding deadly lasers from that thing? It can carpet bomb? Nah, being able to flip your orientation on any surface? That's clean. That's clean. If they show me a skill tree. Oh, wait. Is that the hiss?
I know where the Resonant is, Zoe. I'll call you back.
Resonants are the dominant threat in what's our most ambitious game to date. And we can't wait to share it with you later in 2026.
I see you, perfect dodge. Yeah, that's cool. That's actually cool. Being able to switch your orientation of where you're standing.
You were made for this night. to save
I
the
like that.
Half human, half angel. They call you sin. I call you salvation.
Oh, looks like co-op. Looks like you got friends with this one. What is this? There's a lot of takedowns. There are so many brutal takedowns for this. What is this game? Crimson Moon. Half human, half angel. Huh. This better not be Wild Hearts. No, this is Game Freak. Oh, this is this game I heard so much about. Seems like the makers of Pokemon are taking a break from Pokemon and making something completely new. Okay, looks like you got some chlorokinesis. I don't know if it's just me, but that one robot seems a bit too slow to be struggling against. I could have mailed someone a letter in the time it took for it to attack him. Maybe it's because I've been playing games that require me to be a lot faster. But that reaction time. Oh, okay. Interesting. Beast of Reincarnation. August. Huh. Interesting. When are we going to hear something new about Tides of Annihilation? Because that's supposed to be coming out this year too.
It's coming to PS5 this summer.
Our next title debuted 3 decades ago alongside the original PlayStation, and it introduced the world to an iconic character. Today, Ubisoft and Digital Eclipse celebrate that legacy with Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition. This digital museum features 5 playable versions of the original game.
Why 5 playable versions?
1995 PlayStation release, enhanced with new accessibility options.
Infinite lives, max HP.
Rayman's development through a long-lost.
What about the 3D Rayman games? Because there were some.
Plus, an interactive documentary packed with unseen design documents and never-before-heard insights from the original creators.
Et à un moment, c'est Sony qui arrive en disant, bah voilà notre console, on va révolutionner le jeu vidéo.
Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition comes to PS5 digitally starting tomorrow, while physical editions will be available June 26th.
I was kind of hoping for a 3D one.
Mina the Hollower is an action-adventure title from the creators of Shovel Knight.
Yeah, I was about to say, this is from the makers of Shovel Knight.
As she charges into a bizarre mission to save a cursed island. Whip foes into oblivion, burrow under hazards and monsters, and hunt down secrets in a pixel-perfect love
Okay,
to
I was not expecting like a horror jump scare there for a moment.
Mina the Hollower's release date is on the horizon. The limited time demo will be exclusively available on PlayStation 5 tomorrow.
Oh, there's a demo for this? Interesting.
Set years before the events of the original game, this prologue tells the story of how Alba and the wolf cub Neva first met. Alba must earn the young wolf's trust and guide her through the blighted wilderness. Together, they will face new enemies and endure perilous trials, while confronting a monstrous force that threatens to tear them apart. Players can look forward to
It's the creepy creature from Spirited Away.
all new locations. Neva Prologue launches February 19th. Up next, a tactical stealth action title from Shueisha Games and Acquire, a team with ninja credentials dating back to the Tenchu series.
Yako Shinobi Ops! What does the gameplay look like? 2D or 3D? No face! Yeah, it's 3D. Yeah, it's 3D. Oh, it's top-down 3D. And you can only see in your cone of vision. Yeah, you can only see in your cone of vision. Outside of it, everything is essentially invisible. I don't think he's gonna be going into work tomorrow. I don't think he's gonna be going into work tomorrow. They look like they were kind of skating a little bit when they were running. Yo, Julian! I'm late. What did I miss? You missed a little bit of gameplay from Control Resonant and the sequel to Kenna. From the acclaimed novel series, The Bird That Drinks Tears and The Cat That Eats Cries.
Born of a goddess, you filthy creatures, faithless, soulless, unclean. This world was never yours to keep. How dare you stand in the way of purity, little king?
It is literally a walking chicken. It's a killer chicken. What even is this game? Huh? I'm sorry? KFC souls? Fowl of War? What is this? Revenge of the Rooster? What is this? I'm calling it now. The title's called Deep Fried Combat. 11 herbs and spices of war. Project Windless. I wanted to call it Project Wingless.
Our newest racer has arrived.
Why is there a chicken giving hands? I don't know. It's giving wings and thighs too. So I'm late, but what's been shown so far? Control Resident. I'm sorry. Resident Evil Requiem. Kenna, the sequel to Kenya. Or Kena. Oh my god. I'm sorry, but
If they weren't holding me back right now, I'd have you frozen in carbonite.
I'm so sorry. It's just the chicken. What is it? What is it called? What is it? A Chicken Fighter? There's a manga for that right now. You mean to tell me we're getting Chicken Fighter, but a game? And me, I don't care about Star Wars Galactic Racer. I don't care. Saboba? I recognize it. I reckon Saboba. Oh, 007. First Light. I'm be real. I ain't care. I don't care about 007 like that. I don't. If it's not like a remake of GoldenEye in these newer graphics, I don't know. Because I saw this and I'm like,
All about your exploits in Iceland.
I strongly believe that there is a need for such heart and intuition in modern spycraft. That's the very reason I'm bringing back the double O's.
Need I state the obvious? He is not ready.
James, the service is over.
You're a rare breed, Bond. I should be interested to see what you do next.
009 will employ every manner of subterfuge to avoid capture.
Try not to draw attention to yourself. Me?
I'm sorry the giant chicken took all my attention away from Need for Star Wars. Yeah, the.
Of course not. I'm not an idiot.
The chicken game? The chicken game? That was not on my bingo card at all.
We will deny ever having heard of you. How does that sound?
When do I start?
I'm sorry if I'm talking over some of this, but I'm not interested in this 007 game. It hasn't been an hour.
I'm Peter Brown. I manage the game content team within Third Party Portfolio. We evaluate games coming from publishers all over the world, from indie to AAA. Those of us in the Third Party Portfolio team travel the world and meet with our partners. And it's even more exciting for me when those partners have been foundational to my own love of video games. And Konami is definitely one of those partners. I think a lot of people remember Konami for being with PlayStation in the very beginning, taking some amazing franchises that everyone already knew and loved, and injecting them with new technology and new ways of designing video games that we haven't thought of before.
We also remember Konami being the people that sacked Hideo Kojima because he wanted a bigger budget for his games, and they told him no. And now he has his own studio. We also know Konami to be the very same individuals that'll bring back certain series, but also link them to pachinko machines.
And we hope you will be too. Enjoy.
If 007 is like Uncharted and has very good reviews, I'll get one. I hope it does well. I don't want to see... What did I just say about Metal Gear? Metal Gear Volume 2 Master Collection. What?
There's one more thing I must do.
There is no way Guns of the Patriots! This game has never been available.
He's taken command of this
And Peace Walker? Peace Walker was my first Metal Gear game.
Liquid's goal is to seize
And Guns of the Patriot was my first Metal Gear game on PlayStation 3. What do you mean they're bringing back Guns of the Patriots?
Will you terminate Liquid? How long is my body gonna hold out?
When all of this is over, you'll have no choice but to accept death.
This is my final mission.
So began the war between Zero and Big Boss.
Do you understand, Snake? Any means necessary. Just stop Liquid's insurrection. Liquid! Guns of the Patriots!
This game was never available. And then we have Peace Walker. Peace Walker was amazing. Oh, people are gonna learn just how torturous the torture scene for this game is going to be.
We are not allowed to bear arms.
Please, you must drive them out of our defenseless country as our deterrent.
Yes. It simply said Jack. Over and over.
Boss, is that you? Answer me! Boss!
Wow. Really? That's crazy. Because people have wanted that for years. You know, Guns of the Patriots, they wanted that for years. Have very mixed emotions with Metal Gear Solid 4, and I didn't like Peace Walker, so I skip. Understandable. I probably won't be, I more than likely won't be getting this, because I didn't even get the last one. But it's still shocking to me that Guns of the Metal Gear Solid 4 and Peace Walker are coming out.
メタルギアファンの皆様、大変お待たせいたしました。プレイステーション3向けのみで発売されていたメタルギアソリッド4ガンズ・オブ・ザ・パトリオットがプレイステーション5でついに遊べるようになります。
Yeah, this game hasn't even been playable on PC.
プレイステーション3向けに発売されたメタルギアソリッドピースウォーカーを含むメタルギアコレクションシリーズの第2弾となっております。メタルギアサーガのラストを
Yeah, I still have Peace Walker.
ぜひ体感してください。そして、現在発売中のメタルギアソリッドマスターコレクションボリューム1につきましても最後のアップデートを実施。
I still have my copy of Peace Walker on the PSP after all these years.
向けに発売されたメタルギアソリッドには高解像度設定を追加し、ご覧のように映像が美しく文字も。
But you know what would have made this even better? What would have made this even better is if you release Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
さらなる高解像度化を実現しております。本日よりアップデート配信開始となりますので、この機会にぜひメタルギアソリッドマスターコレクションボリューム1も体験してみてください。さらに、今回の発表を記念いたしまして、メタルギアシリーズの始まりの物語、メタルギアソリッド
Special sale on Snake Eater.
特別なセールを実施しています。
50% off.
10%
Ooh.
オフという大変お求めやすい価格で購入できますので、この機会にぜひ楽しんでください。これからもメタルギアシリーズの展開にご期待ください。
Please look forward to what's next for the Metal Gear series. If Hideo Kojima's not a part of it, then I don't know. Because y'all haven't done anything new with the series. Y'all have just done remakes. Wait, is that the Octopus game? That's the Octopus game. Tactical octopus action. So there's a whole mission just devoted to paying homage to Metal Gear. We saw this at the Game Awards, didn't we? Darwin's Paradox, April 2nd. Oh, the demo's out tomorrow. Castlevania? Please tell me. Castlevania, don't do this.
His most royal majesty.
Is
By the grace of God.
Is this a new Castlevania game? We've been wanting a new Castlevania game for years.
So now, we appeal to you, Trevor Belmont, last of House Belmont.
What? A new Castlevania game?
ご覧いただきありがとうございます。キャッスルバニアベルモンドカースプロデューサーの谷口勉です。今回見ていただいた映像はキャッスルバニアシリーズ40周年記念第1弾となるキャッスルバニアベルモンドカースのアナウンス映像です。これまで我々のチームは多くの方にキャッスルバニアに触れていただきたいという思いでシリーズの過去作を最新ハードでプレイしていただけるようにいくつかのコレクションタイトルを配信してきました。また多くの素晴らしいパートナーとコラボレーションにも取り組んでまいりました。そしてやっと本日新しいゲームについて皆様に報告できるところまで来ました。そのことがすごく
I'm gonna be real with you. A lot of these side-scrolling games have been doing incredibly well lately. Side-scrolling games is where it's at. I love 3D games, but a lot of side-scrollers have been doing very, very well.
現代的なゲームプレイを取り入れることでキャラクターのアクションはよりダイナミックで爽快に仕上がっています。シリーズファンの方はもちろんぜひ遊んでくださいと思っておりますが、まだキャッスルバニアに触れたことがないっていう方にもぜひ楽しんでほしいです。発売は2026年を予定しておりますので続報を楽しみにお待ちください。
A brand new Castlevania game.
Listen to me. You can't stay in this room forever.
Simon.
I can't stay in this room forever. I know this is going to be hard. But you have to come back to me. Come back to me, Simon.
What is this?
I woke up in the water again. But this time it's different.
No, nothing we can do until help arrives. What is that? Whatever heart this town had has stopped. This town is ours. What?
But no matter what I do,
You can't fix it. It doesn't let us change things.
Why do you have an IV still sticking in your arm? Nah, you a brother by yourself in like a haunted city? No, you got to go. You got to go. Horror movies ain't kind to us. Horror movies ain't never been kind to us. What Silent Hill nonsense is this? Nah. It's a new Silent Hill. Nope. 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 Too black for that. I'm too black for that. That's gonna be a no out of me, Chief. I'm gonna say no to that.
Shining drops of light that bring death as they fall.
This better not be Scarlet Nexus. That doesn't... I refuse to accept an ending like this.
Hey! Ash, come on! Let's begin our journey.
No, that's not it's not Scarlet Nexus. It's something else. Is this a Tales game? Is this Tales? The last time I messed with a Tales game was the same day Kitty learned that she should not try out death sauce.
Those were Her Majesty's words.
What is this? Tales of?
And stop the lightfall.
This looks like Tales. No. I was wrong. Rev Noir. Huh. When hope sparks catastrophe. Those were all bodies. Those were like golden bodies. Rev Noir. I'm gonna be real with you. Part of me thought, hey, is this somehow related to Scarlet Nexus? But no.
こんにちは。プロデューサーの門井です。ティザートレーラーの方はいかがでしたでしょうか。レブノワールは完全新作の JRPG です。私自身を含め JRPG を愛し続けて
You're never too black for anything, Q. That's true. But I ain't diving in there. I ain't diving in Silent Hill.
成長。そして JRPG には大事な心揺さぶられるような展開。こちらを大事にしてナラティブというものを表現しようと、突き進めております。新しい冒険が始まるというワクワク感、ぜひ楽しんでいただけると思います。今日、お届けした映像は本当に一部の一部で、レブノワール続報がこれからもどんどん出ていくと思いますので、ぜひ、楽しみにお待ちいただければと思います。
Quite a few things coming from Konami. I think the thing that stands out to me the most is a brand new Castlevania game. We haven't had one in years. It's been so long. John Wick?
Skill set must be able to move unconstrained, unrestricted.
Is this a John Wick? Is this a John Wick game? Look at the hair!
He must be versatile, capable, adaptable.
This is a John Wick game. This isn't like John Wick Hex.
He must be grounded, stable, constant.
It's John Wick. It better not be like, hey, Agent 47, you need to hunt down John Wick. You got the bulletproof suit and everything. This better not be like a hitman mission where you have to hunt down John Wick.
I believe you are ready, sir.
Yeah.
It's a John Wick game. It's a John Wick. Ah! It's a John Wick game! Ah! It's a John Wick game!
This is Joy, your community outreach liaison.
Hey, Qushu, you gonna be playing John Wick? Yeah. You gotta play? You know I am!
Fall is expected to begin in the early afternoon and last until a long time.
Our time with John Wick doesn't end with the movies. We can have a game! Ooh!
Do not worry.
Hey, it's Marathon. I don't care. I only care about John Wick. I only care about John Wick. John Wick, the chicken game. John Wick and the chicken game and Control Resonant. Those are the ones that stood out the most to me. Windless. Project Windless, Control Resonant, and John Wick. Cinema. Absolute cinema. Oh, it's Marathon. I don't care. Bro, what you mean that? And that's Keanu Reeves' voice. So he's still voicing John. Because he's, I mean, yeah.
We're monsters.
We're getting a John Wick game. Like an actual bona fide. We can be Zimbabwega. You want Darwin's Paradox? I'm gonna try out the demo. I'll play the demo. Because it kind of reminds me of like a purely octopus themed game of like Octodad, except you're not a dad, you're just an octopus. Like the niche feel to it. What was happening with Marathon? Because I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, Darwin's Paradox, I'll mess with the demo, but Project Windless, John Wick, and Control Resonant, they are at the top of my list.
Hey everyone, my name is Joe Ziegler, and I'm the game director on Marathon. Today
Oh, you're still
announce
showing
our
stuff
Server Slam
about
on February
Marathon.
26th through March 2nd, where can
Oh,
join
you
us
still
on
want to show
Tuesday
stuff
and
about
watch
Marathon?
on PlayStation 5 and other platforms. Our Server Slam features an introduction to the survival gameplay of Marathon.
I'm gonna grab my vacuum and clean up my room real quick.
World of Tau Ceti and unlock rewards for the full release on Thursday.
Let me know when something interesting pops up.
For all PlayStation Plus players, we're also excited to share a collection of unique weapon charms that pay homage to some of our favorite PlayStation games, including Helldivers 2, Death Stranding 2, and Ghost of Yotei, all available at launch. From everyone here at Bungie, thank you for joining us on this journey. We'll see you on Tau Ceti starting February 26th.
Hey, I'm Brett.
And I'm Kristen.
I'm sorry, but Marathon does absolutely nothing for me in terms of interest.
February 26th through March 2nd.
Now let's check in on what's coming to PlayStation Plus over the next few months. Up first,
Spider-Man!
swings into game catalog next week.
And is it only for people who have premium and extra?
Collaboration with Marvel Games, be greater together as Peter Parker and Miles Morales. Let's go. In this thrilling sequel, the Spider-Men must balance their personal and heroic.
This was a really good game. Spider-Man 2 was so good.
Talks about is how to be a better Spider-Man, how to help you.
Marvel's Spider-Man 2 joins the PlayStation Plus game.
Yep, premium and extra.
17.
I think my basic tier for PlayStation is pretty much all I need. And I already got the game, so.
Starting with Tekken Dark Resurrection, a fantastic fighting game that originally released on PSP. PlayStation Plus premium members can expect to revisit this handheld classic in March.
The original PlayStation version of Time Crisis brings arcade action to the classics catalog in May. This version also offers gyroscopic aiming with the DualShock 4 or PS5 DualSense controller, simulating the original light gun experience.
Nice for people who want it. I'll say that. It's nice for people who want it.
Big Walk is a cooperative multiplayer adventure.
Ah, here's Big Walk. Not that I was looking for it, but
hang out and get lost with your friends.
I remember when this was shown.
Challenges, puzzles, and playful discoveries.
I feel like people like Smitty and maybe Kev Do It, maybe Grizzy. I feel like they'll have a lot of fun with this. Maybe worst pre-made ever. They might have fun with this too.
A lot more cool stuff
Hybrid,
to show you, including brand new Saros gameplay.
Housemarque's next action game releases April 30th, and creative director Gregory Loudon has even more systems and combat to break down. Let's take a look.
Alright, so we got a next thing for Saros. I still need to beat Returnal.
Keeping people safe. Oh, John. I know you better than that.
Housemarque.
I'm Gregory Loudon, creative director at Housemarque. Today, we're excited to show off our comeback stronger features and Eclipse gameplay running on PlayStation 5. In Saros, you step into the shoes of Arjun Devraj, performed by the brilliant Rahul Kohli, who is discovering the hostile shape-shifting planet of Carcosa. As you encounter a variety of ever more brutal hostiles, death is inevitable. But in Saros, death only means that you will come back stronger. Welcome to the passage. You are not on your own. Interacting with the survivors of Echelon 4 will help you understand the mysteries of Carcosa.
What about upgrades?
So many are gone. They didn't all die. Some of them changed.
This is Primary, the voice of Soltari. Here you can engage with our permanent progression system.
Yep! Skill trees!
Special perks. With Carcosan modifiers, you can adjust your experience by, for example, making hostiles tougher, weaker, or even removing the second chance ability entirely. However, all adjustments you choose must be kept in balance to ensure a consistent challenge level. Primary also allows you to teleport directly to any biome that you have unlocked. This means getting back into the action quicker. It also means easier replayability the further you get into the world.
Ah, so y'all came up with this after Returnal.
Selected biome and get back to where you were. And now it's time to take another shot at what killed you the first time around.
This is one of those games where you cannot be lax. You got to think on your feet and be quick.
Alien device. By using it, you discover that it calls the Eclipse. The Eclipse corrupts the world. It's a complete escalation of our gameplay, our audio, and our visuals on Carcosa. Hostiles now shoot projectiles which reduce your maximum armor integrity, but you can restore it by using your power weapon. Weapons
okay, it's good to know that we can get it back.
Corrupted, which alters them in both positive and negative ways, which ramps up the challenge. We can't wait for you to play Saros when we launch on April 30, 2026.
This is what you would call a frantic shooter. Look at all this extra content you get. One of them looks like the Ghost of Yote armor. Chandelar. Was that the Gladiator? Was that Marvel's Gladiator?
Trembles. Mother Earth herself senses the coming battle.
Is that Storm?
May hate us, we still
Is this Marvel Tokon Souls? This looks like Marvel. Yeah, this is Tokon Battle. Storm!
the storm. Feel the power of Mother Earth.
Let me at them, Storm.
Magic?
Limbo is waiting, and I'm starving for your soul. Time to end this.
I've got this one. I'll show you how the X-Men get it done.
Okay, Steve Blum. Okay, Steve Blum. Speaking of Wolverine, when are we gonna see more from Insomniac? Is that Joe Costa? No, that's not Joe Costa.
I am all that remains.
No, Danger. Isn't that the Danger Room given like a physical body?
Surrender to avoid further danger.
Surrender to avoid further danger. I'm not gonna stop using this giant drill though.
We are stronger together.
Bro, is this like a combo attack? Ooh, okay. Okay. Alright, somebody's cooking. Somebody's cooking. They need to stop playing and drop Marvel vs. Capcom 4.
Formed unbreakable X-Men into the world of Marvel Tokon.
マジックは中間距離を大きな剣で制しながらテレポーテーションで裏回りしたりなど多彩なトリッキーな動きをすることができます。
Think of Wolverine as an unstoppable savage tank. Some of his claw swipes have armor on them, so he's literally going to be able to shred through opponents' attacks.
デンジャーは体のいろんな部分をですね武器に変形して戦うことができるキャラクターです。
She's trained the X-Men over years through battle simulation. So as a zoner in this game, she's going to set up so many traps that her opponents are going to feel like they're running an obstacle course.
トレーラーの冒頭では新たに紡がれるマーベルユニバース闘魂オリジナルストーリーの映像を含めさせていただきました。マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズ20キャラクターのプレイヤブルを実装しまして、2026年8月6日に発売。
August 6th, we got a release date for Tokon Battle.
Additions and goodies, and we can't wait to share with you some more info.
Please check it out and
stay tuned.
All right, I know this is live. I know this is live, but I need to step away. What is this? Huh? White and red? Is this God of War? Huh? 1, 2. Are they doing a collection of all 3 God of War games? It's all 3. Don't tell me you're remastering it.
Your son has returned.
What? What? They're remaking all 3 games!
Hey, what's happening? What's happening, people? It is OGTC. That's right, the original God of War. Yeah, I'm back, baby. And I'm thrilled to bring you some exciting news about the series today, starting with that teaser that you just saw, yeah? Now look, we are happy and excited to finally confirm that, the Greek trilogy remake is now in development. Yeah, man, I know. Sit down. Now look, this project is still in the early stages, so it'll be a minute before we get back to share another update, right? But I'm telling you, next time we come back, we coming with something big, baby. Yeah. And in addition, since we're approaching the last few months of God of War's 20th anniversary year, we couldn't let it close without one last surprise. Now, this announcement is a passion project that will let you experience God of War's signature brutal combat, rewarding exploration, and heartfelt storytelling like you've never heard it before. I'm telling you. That's all you get. So, thank you for 2 strong decades of support. And we can't wait for you to see.
What's his name? TC Carson.
The next 20 years, surprising, fresh, and fun as hell to play. Yeah, all right, you can watch it now. Go. Why are you still here? Go. Go.
Oh no! Don't do that! Don't do that! Don't do that! Don't do that! That's Kratos! Ah! What do you mean they're remaking all 3 games again?
Before I was a father. Before I was a god. I was a Spartan.
Huh?
Our duty is to Sparta. Fear is a reaction. Courage is a decision. Press your attack. Don't relent. Never on our backs. Never let
Deimos!
Always united.
The legendary saga of gods and monsters, of tragedies and triumphs, of destruction and redemption begins here.
Be ready for Sparta.
God of War Sons of Sparta. Bro! Available today? Julian, you missed it. You missed it. They just announced they're going to do a remake of all 3 God of War games with TC Carson coming back to voice Kratos. God of War Trilogy remake? I can't handle that. I can't handle that. God of War 1 through 3 are already goated. You mean to tell me they're gonna remake it with like newer graphics? Bro, the start of God of War 2 is going to be amazing. What do you mean they're remaking 3? 3 is already peak! What are they gonna do with that? I'll be right back. No, we gotta talk. We gotta talk. We gotta talk. Let me be back. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. And I'm gonna play and see if there's anything further. Sorry, I was talking to family downstairs. Is that it? Is it just frozen now? Is it just frozen? Okay. All right. 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 Woo! Hey, Kitty with the super chat. Thank you. I appreciate that. You know I do. But yeah. Doesn't look like there's anything else. Okay. Okay, it's done. It's done. It's done. Huh? John Wick. We're getting a John Wick game. Okay? We're getting a John Wick game. They're remaking all 3 God of War games. And we're getting a spin-off that's out today. Probably won't be playing it because, I mean, I got enough games on my plate that I'm going to be playing already. Control Resonant. That's at the top of that's one of the games at the top of my list. Castlevania Belmont's Curse, a brand new Castlevania game has been announced. Resident Evil Requiem, we got that as well. Let me see, God of War Sons of Sparta. Ooh, pardon me. So happy for Kenna 2. Yeah, you guys told me that it was a really fun game for the first one. The fact that it's got a second one, that's great. I still can't believe that God of War 1 through 3 are getting remakes. Oh my goodness. And TC Carson. TC Carson is back. Now, whether they're going to have him redo his lines from like the first game, I don't know. But bro, the God of War games, all of them were incredible. Yeah, that one slipped out. Please forgive me. Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 2 that brings Guns of the Patriots to newer consoles for the first time in several years. Let me see what else we got. Trilogy Remake. Tokon Battle. Magic Wolverine and Danger. Saros. An ambitious PUBG publisher Krafton finally reveals Project Windless, an ambitious open-world action RPG from Ubisoft's former Far Cry director. And you are literally a giant killer chicken. We are getting a John Wick game from Saber Interactive. And it's not like some, what do you call it? It's not like some game that's done like John Wick Hex, but it's an actual bona fide John Wick game. So I'm playing it. That's already got my attention. I already love the John Wick movies. I love them. I love them all. Great stunt choreography and just overall gunplay and how they handle guns and fighting and everything. I love that. People can take the story and leave them however they want to, but I just enjoy all of them. But having an actual John Wick bona fide game, that's great to me. Let's see. 007 First Light, I don't care. Star Wars Galactic Racer, I don't care. Let's see. Yako Shinobi Ops, Neva Prologue, Mina the Hollower, Crimson Moon, Beast of Reincarnation, Control, yeah, so those games, okay, so Control Resonant, need to keep Silent Hill in mind for October. I ain't playing that. You silly. I ain't playing Silent Hill, Lost in the Fog. What was it called? Silent Hill, what was it called? Silent Hill, by the beach, Silent Hill in the water, Silent Hill in the fog, Silent Hill, the mist people. Like what? What was it called? Silent Hill. I'm being silly at this point. Okay, so this is old stuff. I gotta scroll back up in order to find it. But Control Resonant, John Wick, Castlevania Belmont's Curse, I'm going through this again. Possibly Sorrows? No, not Sorrows. Windless. The God of War Trilogy remake. Wow, it doesn't even show. It doesn't even show the Silent Hill game up here. Not even in the listings. Yeah, it doesn't even show it. But yeah, out of all of them, let me just switch back to this screen here. Out of all of them, those were the games that have my attention. Those were the games that have my attention, especially John Wick and the God of War Trilogy remake. My thing is, I am utterly flabbergasted by the fact that all 3 God of War games are being remade. It's not like, oh, it's just God of War 1, and then we get one year, and then God of War 2, and then we get one another year. No, they're saying all 3 games are going to be worked on, remade. So that means that what we thought was technologically advanced and technologically got a dip, y'all be good. Thank you, Kitty, for stopping by. Thank you for the super chat as well. Thank you for being a member, and thank you for all that you do. I really do appreciate you. But back then, when we got God of War 1 through 3, they were seen as like games to play of basically every generation. God of War 1 and 2 on the PlayStation 2, with God of War 2 being one of the greatest action games, and just one of the greatest games ever. Because, like, I still remember the opening. I still remember going towards, what is it, Typhos, where you had to get, like, that big old bow out of his eye. I still remember he had to literally stab his eye in order to rip it out. I still remember that if you beat the game on its hardest difficulty, you unlocked the God of War armor, which just made you overpowered. And then you got the Blade of Olympus. And my thing is, the Blade of Olympus, you could upgrade. Everything about Kratos you could upgrade, and I believe it had New Game Plus as well. I'm trying to remember correctly, but yeah, I think it had New Game Plus where you could play through it again and then upgrade things to the max, or I could be remembering wrong. But there was so many things you could unlock, and just from like crazy things like Kratos wearing a cow suit and his blades were replaced by jugs of milk, or like a fish suit from the first game and his blades were replaced by hooks. There was so many great things about all 3 God of War games. And you mean to tell me they're going to remake them? Which means that what we thought was like very gory back then is probably going to be even more gory now, considering how violent Kratos was before God of War in 2018. So that I want to say that the God of War Trilogy remake is possibly at the top of my list of things I found to be absolutely cool during this reveal. And then underneath that would be John Wick, and then underneath that would be Control Resonant. Those are my top 3 picks for things that absolutely had my attention throughout the entirety of this state of play. I want to say that this was a very good one. I was kind of worried. That we were going to see a whole bunch of live service slop, because, I mean, there's been a lot of it lately. I mean, Marathon is going to be a thing that happens. We already got High Guard that not only lost pretty much the vast majority of its players, but the entire studio has laid off half of its own employees. And when I say that half the people were gone, I mean they were all laid off. So everyone in, what is it, Wild Tales, or whatever the dev studio is called for High Guard, half of them are gone. And only a small core team is still continuing with High Guard, but they don't have all the people that they had before. It's just they downsized because High Guard was not successful. Despite what IGN may say, like, it's a compelling game and it's fun. Stop lying to folks. Jeff Keighley really made it bad for them by saying, like, it's so great, I enjoyed it, and I've been kept quiet about this entire time. The fact that this was this was a game that wasn't leaked at all, because there was literally nothing new about it, and it released with almost 100,000 players, and then that tapered off over days, all the way down until just just a fraction of the amount of players. I hope I am not late. Well, guess what? You are, because you're now in the part where I'm talking about all the stuff that we saw. You late, bruh. It started at 5. There was a counter. There was a reminder. You late, bruh. But you know I had to mess with you. But yeah. I'm so glad that it wasn't just jam-packed with a whole bunch of live service slop, because we don't need any more games like that. We don't. We have Horizon, what is it? Hunter's Gathering, which is supposed to be like a stylized version of a co-op Horizon game, and it just doesn't look well, I want to say. It doesn't look compelling, even though they're saying that it's going to be tied to the canon for the Horizon Forbidden West and Zero Dawn. I don't know how I feel about it. It might be good, but I don't know. So I'm glad that this showcase wasn't filled with a whole bunch of live service things that nobody wants. I've seen co-op games and I saw single player games. Those should be the games that they focus on. Live service, like anything. Now here's the thing. I told you guys this. Anything like Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, I said I wasn't going to play anything else like that. I said I wasn't. And I'm so glad that they showed off way more single player and, co-op games, and not just specifically live service games. But I'm so glad that they showed off single player games and true multiplayer games, rather than go to like the whole feel of like, we're going to double down on live service, because that would have sullied this entire state of play. But the things that they shown, good on them. This was for the first state of play, because there's going to be another one. For the first state of play for this year, this was good. I thought it was good. John Wick getting an actual game. God of War 1 through 3 getting a trilogy remake. Control Resonance showing off gameplay where you basically flip around the world as if you're in the Doctor Strange mirror dimension. There was a lot of good games being shown off, and mind you, there was a lot more games that were impressive looking that were shown off that I probably won't play because they're just not my type of games to play. But I want to say that this showcase had some good views, had some good things shown. My life's been different lately, waking up late, coming in here late lately, my knees acting up, sleeping a lot, so no good games so far. Oh, you know what, CDs? Go ahead and look through the stream. Look through the stream when you get the chance, and you can see all the reveals that have happened. I don't want to spoil it for you, so that way we can hear back from you about what you saw. But there were some very good reveals, and some surprising ones that I was not expecting at all. So needless to say, I want to say that for this to be our first foray into what we're going to be getting through 2026, this was a good way to do it. I don't know if Xbox has a showcase that they're going to do, but as it stands, PlayStation has started on a pretty good note. I want to say that this was actually a good showcase. And thank God nothing linked to Jeff Keighley was shown, because that my goodness, how do you botch? How do you mess up an entire release of a game that badly, and then tell people, so like, in 48 hours I will be accepting your apologies, and next thing you know, this game has lost almost all of its players, and the studio has laid off over half its people. Yeah, this is the reason why you don't try to parade a game and say like it's one of the greatest things you've ever played, because it's one of the greatest things you've ever played, but you're not everybody. One should be careful of the position that they have in the games they parade around before the game launches. Otherwise, you'll end up like Highguard. Or maybe possibly Marathon. I'm not wishing bad on them, but I feel like people have played enough of games that are similar to Marathon, where Marathon really doesn't have anything that's different from what people have already played before. I'm gonna be real. And another thing, that one game where you get to, and it was shown earlier on, the one game where you get to do multiple runs, and it's like, we wanted to create something new, and I'm like, bruh, there's barely anything gaming-wise that is considered new in terms of genre. Because we've already seen enough, we already got enough extraction shooters. We already got enough 3v3 or team deathmatch games. We already got enough games like Rainbow Six Siege. We already got enough games like Apex Legends. We already got enough games trying to emulate how successful Fortnite is. We already got enough games that's trying to be Call of Duty. We already got enough games trying to be Battlefield. We already got enough games that are trying to be this and trying to be that. We already got enough games. It's time to stop saying, we want to make something new. What you're doing is not new. You're just revamping it and trying to give it a new name. So when I hear devs say, we're making something completely new, we want to do something new, it's like, we've seen this before. You're just doing a variation of something that already exists. So when people say that, it's like, that's how you get my attention to be all like, oh, okay, it's whatever. It's not going to be nothing new, because barely anything of it is. When devs say, like, we're doing something that we've never done before. Not, hey, this is something entirely new in the same genre that you've already played a dozen other times already. Like Windless. Never thought the concept of that game was going to be something that I'd be interested in, but it is. But when I see games, it's all like, it'd be an extraction shooter. You have multiple runs. You can upgrade yourself across multiple runs. I've seen this game already. So, maybe it's just me. It might just be me. I might be sounding a little bit harsh on them, but those games don't get my attention. I'm sorry, but they don't. But the other games like John Wick and the other games I've mentioned, CDs, you're going to have to look at the rest of it to understand what I mean. Those were actually good things to be excited for. And I can't wait to see how they all pan out. I definitely will be playing John Wick. I will be playing John Wick. And thanks to all of your support for what I do here on this channel, I am grateful that I am able to basically do what I do right now. Because without you, I mean, hey, this channel wouldn't be as far as it is. But I think I said everything that I wanted to say concerning this showcase. This state of play was actually pretty good. I want to say that it was better than the last one. Yeah, I want to say it was better than the last one. And I'm looking forward to the next time we get some new news for some new games. Because depending on it, they could find their way on this channel. But we'll see as the year goes on. Thank you for your support. Thank you for everything you ever do for me. Hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Even consider checking out my Patreon. There's loads of free stuff for you guys to check out because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. And because I know you're coming back anyway. Have a fantastic day, and once again, as always, later, peoples!